Okay, so today we're going to start putting in ABC's Performance's frame mini tub kit with axle brackets. So this is the kit, and this is the frame. This is a 66 elcamino. I called the guys at ABC Performance and they said that the frames over the axle is going to be the same as the chevelle. So basically he was saying from like here up and over and to about here is all the same as a chevelle platform. This is a little bit longer because it's an elcamino, and then the elcamino frame up in here is going to be different. Now that I got the rear axle out, I'm going to weld a couple bars like across from that pivot point up there probably to like somewhere back here, like here to there, and then they're calling to weld a piece of angle iron across here to here. So when we cut some of this out, we don't lose the arc. The weight of this don't pull that down. And then having a square from here over to there will help keep it, should help keep that frame from twisting. So when you're tacking these braces in, and you're going to run a little tack weld, say along here, to put your weld somewhere where you can easily get to them to cut them back off, like a grinding wheel. So you wouldn't, so I can still get a grinding disc. So before I completely weld this up solid, I want to double check to make sure that it's level. I've got the frame to the lift level. With this lift I can do micro adjustments on our here, and then I ratchet strapped it down and pulled it down tight, and then ran a level from here to there and then across the front and made sure that was level. So with any luck, this back end, if it's not twisted, like, I mean, we are super close to being level. Okay, so I got the X just kind of tack welded in. We're pretty good on our level there. We leveled here. We were level from the front floor mounts here, and then across the top mounts there. So the frame is sitting pretty level side to side, which when I cut these out, and then the only thing I got to be careful of is the back of the frame dropping down. So that's why I'm going to weld a piece of metal in from here to here. And that way, when I cut this away, that metal here should keep the back end from dropping down. At least that's the theory. We'll see if it happens. Okay, so now we've got the framed X'd in back here, our kicker bars here. So the next step they were talking about was, so these plates weld in here like so. Okay, so this is the template they sent. Now we line these holes up, which that's that one. I'll take my soapstone, mark inside. So this will be our cut bend. So I'm gonna come back with a straight edge and just mark this, and then cut along this edge here, and along this edge here. So the directions aren't super clear, but I'm thinking that's how that goes. So what I'm gonna do is reach over here, make my mark. My two templates they send doesn't show it anywhere. This I'm gonna have to do kind of by trial and error maybe. Isn't what I was hoping. This thing fitting about the best I can get it, more or less just to mark here, which I'll cut in here, and I'm gonna measure, they do say 2 1/8 from here inward, which puts us about there. Along here, up through here, cut with that off, come right here. Basically I'm gonna get it to where we just have about a 1/2 inch or to 3/4 of an inch of this old frame left. And then I'm gonna come down here, cut it, cut that. cut out, and this outer frame piece sitting more or less where I think it goes. Their directions are pretty vague as far as just where to cut and how to cut, and some, you know, they give you a few pictures and a pretty brief description. So I'm going to change it a little bit myself, what I think I like, which is just bringing this in a little bit further here. Basically mount this to the inside of this rail here, and then like probably right about here. That right there is actually 2 inches. I was just wondering if I couldn't get a little bit more. I might cut this hump out. I might end up cutting this section out where this hump is. So the frame is super thin right here. If I don't really particularly care for, this is the plate that they have to kind of make the frame stiffer. This car is running like 700 horse. You want a little bit wider tire, and I don't really think too strong is going to be better than not strong enough. Although these Summit frame stiffeners here have an extra body mount, so when you do mount the body down on this, it will add a lot of strength. So it'll probably be okay. And it's elcamino, it's kind of light in the back, so I'm kind of venturing off from what I think that their directions tell us. Now I might be wrong, maybe that's what they're telling me to do and I'm reading them wrong, or they're pretty vague. So we're gonna go ahead, and then back here I'm gonna run it pretty thin, and then I'll come back from here to here with the 45, and then our frame out will stick out here, and then I'll box this in. So basically the frame will come out and go straight up to here, be up in here to here, and then at least that's the plan. So I kind of changed the plan a little bit here. I cut this and bent this out because this was actually sticking out here and keeping my plate, which meant cutting this out to get in here. But I tacked it here, but that's welded there. So I have this bar in, I still got this kicker bar. I still have this bar hanging on here, so it's not gonna go this way. This bar is not gonna let it go this way. That one's tied in, so it's not gonna let it go anywhere. Tacked there, welded it here, so this should still, with this bar here, it's not gonna let this go in and out. So I'm really hoping the frame don't go anywhere, but it shouldn't. I'm pretty confident, and it won't. So now I'm gonna weld this bar to the new frame rail in here and get it over as far as I can. But anyway, that's kind of how far we're going to tub it. We're actually going to change it and do about a 3-inch tub. Put that all over there, almost a 3-inch tub. Weld her in there a little bit, and then I'll probably just weld this. I'm going to leave this, and then we're going to box this in. And I can actually weld it all the way to here. This is staying. Outer frame piece, really close. It really matches the arc of our frame real nice. So I think we're on the money there. Mount like this, and that box will sit. I just don't know how far it goes yet, but I'm gonna roll this piece in before I cut any more out. Once this is tacked in, this will hold the frame between this, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of that stuff. So I got the inner frame rail tacked in. Fits pretty good. I'm going to cut this and add a new piece in here to cap this off, because I wanted to bring this back part of the frame rail. They kind of had it like tucked in or something. I'm not really sure what the hell they got going here. But I'm going to cut this off here and then build it out at like a 45 here, so the frame comes up, notches over, and goes in. And then here we're gonna do the same thing here, or run that. They actually have that other bracket. But this is what they have to try to stiffen that frame up there. I think if I was to do that and do a 45 here, the frame would come in. You know, it should be strong enough to clamp here and sandwich this in tighter, finish welding it, and I'll be done for the day.